What's up guys, we are back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these two colors change to a random part and have an animated button that will press then pop back up after like 2 seconds. So obviously, yeah, so let's get started in the video. Let's remove everything we have, and yeah, so first you need to design your animated button. So how it's animated is not complicated at all, really not. It just requires a bit of property messing with. So if you've done like animated doors before, then you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But for the people who are new to this, well, you'll know what I'm talking about very shortly. So first scale it, and then yeah, this is just your button base. You really don't need to do anything with it besides name it. And we're not going to be coding the button base at all. This is basically our base. So first you want to have your bottom part, and essentially what this is going to be is the part that will show after the button is clicked. This will be like the buttons, think of it like the buttons like down position, right? And then you're going to want to script, or not script, but have another button. I'm going to use white so I can see it better, and then change it back in a few minutes, but yeah. So you want it to completely cover your other button. So you want it to like have no red show essentially. But since you know these are the same color, I don't think it's gonna be much of an issue. So that's kind of my button right here. Sure, you guys can do a lot better job than I can. So obviously we need to name the such button. So name the top button button 1, and if you name this differently, you'll just have to change it in the script. So okay, so what is the color? Okay, here we go. The start button is so button 2. Okay, so there are a few things we're gonna. So now once your button is designed, you're gonna want to design your color blocks, whatever these are gonna be. I'm gonna actually make them pillars. I think that'd be pretty cool, so I'm gonna make them pillars. You can make them whatever block you want. The block does not matter at all, because it's only the name of the part that's gonna be mattering. So I'm gonna actually make this, yeah. So I'm gonna make it. You want it to be gray though. Don't make it a color already, because what's the point? So yeah. So I'm gonna just use little pillars. I'm gonna actually make some little cool. So what you can do is, yeah, you can be really creative with this. So I'm gonna have 4 pillars here. I know in my introduction I had like blocks, but name your block whatever. I'm just using pillar 1, pillar 2, pillar 3, etc. So if you name it differently, you're gonna have to refer to it in the script, and I'll tell you where to do that for some of you that are kind of new to coding. Obviously, this is a bit of a click detector tutorial, so yeah. So anyways, you're going to want to, the top part, the button 1, you're going to want to add a click detector and a script. Okay, so, and then you want a script. And if you want it to be handled on client and only the player can see this, then you would insert a local script. But for now, we're just going to use a script. So anyways, we need to define a few variables. And this is kind of a part where if you've named your blocks here or your button something different, then you need to whatever you named it in the script. So yeah. So anyways, so first we're going to define our button. So local button1 equals game.workspace.button1. So right here, if you named your button something different, you need to put it right here, and you can name this whatever you want. That doesn't really matter. Local button2 equals game.workspace.button2. So again, named your button 2 different, reflect it in the script. Then we need to define our pillars, and actually I'm going to make this a bit, instead of defining 4 variables, we can do something a bit good here. We can do is insert a folder, and then just put all these in the folder, and then we're going to actually just do this. And then what we can do is local pillars equals game.workspace.folder get children. And what we'll do is get all of the children of this parent, which is the folder. So we'll get the children of the folder. So yeah. So now what we need to do is define our click detector. So local click detector equals script.parent.click detector. Okay, so now you should have 4 variables defined, or yeah, how many? So yeah. So for right here, if you named your block different, you need to reflect it. If you name this different and you're not using a folder, then you need to reflect. You would do game.workspace dot, whatever your name is, and then you just, copy and paste for how many blocks you have. So now we need to run the click detection event. So right now, if we went into the game, right now, all it will show is the click detector icon, right? So if we hovered our mouse over the button and we click, it won't do anything. That's because we haven't told the script to do anything. So click detector dot mouse click connect function, and then yeah. So right now, this is an event that fires when the player has clicked. When it will detect what the player has clicked, and we have connected to a function. So now anything will run if the block has been clicked. So let's say you wanted to print clicked. It will run every time the block is clicked, essentially. And you can put a weight on this, things like that. So obviously it will be clicked. So, and if you wanted to wait, you could do wait 2 seconds, and then yeah. So that's kind of what a click detector is. So obviously in 2 seconds it should say clicked, and yeah. There you go. So we're going to remove these 2 lines of code, but that's kind of what a click detector is. So now we need to script a few things. First of all, we need to script the animated button, and we also need to script the pillar. So first, we're going to script the button going down, right? And this is not going to require any animation. It's just going to require one simple property change. So button1 dot transparency equals 0. And then what we'll do is kind of simple, and this runs really fast unless you have a wait. So pillars dot brick color equals brick color dot random, and what this should do is make the colors go random. So what's gonna happen right now, what we told the script to happen, is when we click the button. Okay, something's erroring. I think I forgot an end. Nope. Okay, I forgot. Guilt children won't work here. Fuck. Okay, whatever. So we'll actually take these out of the folder if you're following my tutorial. Sorry about that. I forgot I can't use this. So we're just gonna define them, I guess, all at once. Or local, I don't know why that is the case, but okay, whatever. Pillar. So you can just copy and paste this for how many times. Then what you can just do is change the numbers here. So, sorry about that. That is my mistake, but yeah. So now what we just need to do is simply do this. So pillars.breakcard, then copy and paste this a few times. Whoops. Okay. Oh, I see the problem here. And this needs to be 1. So I'm messing up stuff today. But you'll mess up stuff in code, so nothing will be perfect. So yeah. Because I'm so used to the get children function or whatever. So anyways, when you click it, it should all change to different colors. So even if you did the get children event, like I'll show it in a minute, but whatever. So we didn't script for the button to go back up, but this is actually really simple. Wait, put a wait so that it waits, or if you don't want to wait, you don't need to have wait. Then you just do that and switch it to 0. So that's kind of the brick or the button thing. But I'm going to show you actually one more thing in a second. So as you can see, when you press it, it pops back up. I can just keep pressing it and it will just continue doing that every single second. So it's really cool. You can use point givers with this. Perhaps you could have like a mission or something, I'll actually use a tutorial of how to make like a really basic game using this button type system. Because what you could have is like a obby or something, or like some sort of, you know, trail or mission. And if you get to the button, well, you press it, and you get a bunch of points or cash, or then you can exchange it at the shop or something. It's a pretty cool system. I will make for the video. So I'm actually making another role game right now, so I really don't have much time on my hands to make that. So yeah, but I'll show one thing. So the thing is, the reason why I can't just do here. Hold on. I'll just do something like this. I'll just do this real quick. I hate doing this. Just me on that. Whoops, I didn't define. I did this to the closest. Okay. So the reason you can't just do is put all your pillars in a halter. Well, and you can't just do local pillars equals game dollars based off halter. And the reason why is because, hold on, pillars are. It's because what it's used doing is getting the children of the parent, which is follower, right? But the problem is, and Roblox should probably, yeah. So it will just do that because it cannot change the colors of this at once. Plus he's anchored. Okay. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, that's kind of it for today's video. I'm gonna have a tutorial coming out of how to make a game with this button. So, yeah.